Welcome to Musings, Rants, and Guitars, Sunday evening live. Somebody's still got stuff going on in the background.
Yep, it's gone.
Okay, good. Welcome. Today's special guest is Russell Pzutto from the Dee Snider Band. Russ, welcome.
What's up?
How you doing? Everything good?
What's up,
I'm
brother?
good.
Awesome to hear. I think we finally got the technical stuff taken care of. Good. We'd like to see you're in a nice big studio there. That is awesome.
Elite Studios.
You're at Elite Studios, right? So tell us a little bit about Elite before we get going into what's going on here.
Elite Studios is a big sound stage, basically. You could shoot videos here. You could do this stuff here. A lot of nationals come here, Foreigner and stuff. They come here to rehearse when they come into town to get ready for a show. Back in the days when we did shows, you know.
Yeah, I remember those.
You remember those days?
About those things, right?
Yeah. When that stuff used to happen,
yeah.
But and it's fully equipped. They got everything you really need here. Technical stuff and everything. It's really more than just a studio. It's very professional. It's kind of a satellite of SIR Studios in the city. So, when somebody comes in from out of town who needs to use a studio like that, a rehearsal space, and there's no room, or they want to do it on Long Island, they send them over here, and they're all ready to go. So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's a good deal. Yeah. We come in. When Dee comes in, this is where we rehearse.
Awesome.
It's full quality sound. Sounds better than probably some clubs.
I would imagine.
I'm being truthful.
Yeah. What clubs are left here now, right? At least.
Yeah. Whatever club. This might be the club.
Yeah.
This is the next club.
Definitely. So, how do you get involved with Dee to start with?
How do you get involved with Dee? Well, this goes back a long time. Basically, I'm very good friends with Mark the Animal Mendoza, as most people know. Right. And he had taken me out on the road with TS when they came back many years ago as a technician. So, I was more than happy to do it. I love Mark. He's, always been good to me. And I went out on the road with him as a technician. And basically, through the years and everything, sometimes they needed to have backups and everything for it. So there was one time back in 2013, Mark had to go for a knee operation and everything. Okay. And he had asked me, he was like, listen, I need you to go do a show for me. And I didn't know what he was talking about. I thought he was talking, because Mark does local stuff too. So I'm like, all right, because I fill in for him once in a while. He's a very busy guy. So he's always doing this and that. He's trying to put in. So I said, yeah, sure, no problem. Where is it at? And he says, Belgium. And I'm like, Belgium? Is there a Belgium, Long Island that I don't know about? Because
Belmore? Did you mean Belmore?
Yeah, Belmore? No, Belgium. So I'm like, Belgium, really? I said, what's up? What's going on? He goes, I can't be there for this one show. They have the show and they got to do it. It's under contract and everything. And you know how that goes. Yeah. So I was like, holy jeez. I was like, yeah, sure, man, whatever. So they did a festival at Grass Pop. I think it was like 70,000 people or something like that. It was one of the biggest, one of the bigger shows over there, festivals and everything. So that was my first time ever playing in front of that many people. And to top it off, I'm playing with TS, right there, yeah. All the members and everything. So basically, my relationship and everything with the band grew better, and me and Dee now, we're pretty much friends and everything at this point. Yeah. And so I did the show. Everything went good. He was like, you did great, and all that stuff. And then I went on to, be Mark's tech and everything. So TS did their last show in 2016, and they the retirement tour there. So they killed it and everything. And then Dee came back solo, and basically, he went around a little bit. He was just trying out different musicians in whatever band and everything he put out. And shortly after that, like a year later or something, Jamie Josta from Hatebreed had given him a challenge to do an album, pretty much more like contemporary metal, like, with more heavier stuff, but he wanted to pull him in and he accepted. So he got together and they did this album with the two brothers, Charlie Belmore and Nicky Belmore, who pretty much wrote and engineered the album, and Jamie produced it and everything. And then now it's time to tour. So what do? You got to audition people for the band. So they were auditioning guitar player. They got the second guitar player, which was Nick Petrino, we call him Taz. Right. And he came down and auditioned and got the gig. I was told to go down and audition and get the gig. Dee had no recollection. He had no idea that I'm going down there for this, Right. And basically I went down there. I knew the TS songs. I did the TS songs. I learned a few of the songs there. Mm-hmm. And, I got the call a couple of days later that you guys go, you're in. I'm like, holy shit. All right. I mean, I actually did have to audition for the band. It wasn't Sure. So I auditioned for the band. I got in, and then studio time. We actually came here to do the rehearsal, and Dee's looking at me, still thinking that I'm probably teching and everything. So he's like, "Hey, Russ, what's up, man?" And all that shit. And he's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Well, I'm the bass player." He's like, "You're the bass." He's like, "You got the gig?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, man, cool, right on." So basically, awesome. That's how it happened, and. We went out on tour. We toured for 2 years, man. We went like all over the world. Literally we went from, the first show we did was in Israel, of all places, Wow, so I'm like, who knows? Is the metalheads in Israel? I don't know. Right. I'm thinking like a bunch of like Hasidics coming out, but no, it was working. It was beautiful country and everything. So we went over there, and then we just did a whole string that year of 2018. And then the shows overlapped into 2019, and we went to like Australia. We went all over Europe and everything, which I've been there, touring with them prior. But most of the major festivals and everything. So and that was it. So and he had decided that that we are such a tight unit that this is the band. Like this is my new band now. Because when Dee goes out, he uses. Different regional band people in the area. They'll come up, he'll be on the East Coast. So I'm going to use a bunch of East Coast guys, whatever. And that was kind of talked about and everything. But he was like, you know what? It's just not the same. These guys are the guys. They really know how to do it. So that's why we went out and stuck together. And then the live album right there is all of us on it.
Right. Wow.
So yeah,
very cool. Must have just been a blast, right?
It was very sad when it had to end. Yeah. So, but
now at some point, will you be touring behind the live album once everything settles down and you guys are allowed to play?
Well, there's a new album in the makes right now. Another one, which will all be on. Everyone that's on this lineup will be on the album, and hopefully there'll be a tour following that album. Well, I don't know what we're looking at. I mean, we're all praying it's 2021, but it looks more realistically as 2022, so yeah, that's the way that's going.
Right. Now, with your experience as now a player in the band, is there a major difference between the European audiences and the American audiencies? Is it all for one and one for all the same, or is there a big
It's night and day. You got to see the difference is the European festivals are it's more than just going to a concert. Like if you were to go to
mostly dudes.
What's that? No, it's mixed.
Mostly dudes, right?
Yeah, no, it's everything. So you got to understand, it's a weekend. Okay, it's a weekend for these people. It's like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing, and they have headliners every night. And what they do is it's they go camp there. When we pull into these festivals and everything, the first thing we drive through is like a whole field of tents and all this stuff. These people are like, you know what? We're here to see all 3 nights, every show, and these people are 100% dedicated. The first show would probably start at 12, and there's already about 5,000 people up on the stage, and this is like 11, 12 in the morning. So they're very dedicated over in Europe. I'm not to say that they aren't here, but it's a different feel over there, because they love everything. You're going to go there and you're going to see a rock band, you're going to see a metal band, you're going to see like a thrash metal band, and everybody's appreciated by by the crowd over there. Opposed to over here where they'll have a festival and it'll be the same vibe as far as like everybody getting into it, but it's kind of like, okay, we're here today, we saw the show, we're going home, and that's it. And that's it. These people are so committed to these festivals that you'll see faces. I've been in Germany doing shows and I'll see like maybe 10 or 15 of the same people in Spain. They just jump around, and there's so many. They got Wackenfest, they got Sweden Rocks, they got Grass Pop. It's like so many different festivals throughout the whole summer. It starts in spring, but it goes throughout the whole summer. And they just love it. It's you really feel appreciated when you play to a Euro crowd. And that's pretty much,
wow.
So, and it's in the U.S., it's not so much that they don't appreciate you. It's just that there's not so many festivals that are like that. You might have Rock Fest up. I think it's in Wisconsin. I'm not pretty sure. And then you got Rocklahoma, which is in Oklahoma, which is probably one of the better U.S. festivals that you'll go to. But
Absolutely.
there's a different. I'm going to say there's a different vibe in Europe than there is over in the U.S.
Cool.
And plus it's great for us because we get to go all over. We'll see all the different countries and all the different customs.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too. You get to see it and have a little bit of free time and see some of Europe is very, very cool. So.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Awesome. So we have a couple of shout outs already.
Oh.
Okay. We got already KC Brooks gives you the
KC, thanks for putting in, brother.
Lisa.
Oh, Lisa. Hello.
Yeah, Lisa.
Yes.
Yeah, you better know Lisa. You played there for a long time.
Yeah.
You know Lisa. Evie says hi.
Oh, Evie. Hi.
Yeah.
Hello, Evie.
And let's see. Oh, wait. Who else we got on here? Oh, Tony Silvis is saying hi too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Forgive me if I don't know some of these people.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. You're not supposed to know everybody. But, yeah, we have a usual crowd that comes on. So, so all right. So before I know you've been playing around for a long time, right? You didn't just start playing with Dee. So give us a little bit of your background before that.
Come from, man.
I've played with a lot of
Oh, no. Special guest appearance.
Is that Frank?
It's Frank.
Hey, holy shit. Where are you? Where are you at Elite Studios? Is that where you are, brother?
Yeah, man.
How's everybody doing over there? How are you, man? I haven't seen you in so long.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I
haven't seen you since your beard was about half an inch.
Yeah, honestly, it was way shorter than yours, my man. So let me first say hi to everybody. I miss you all. But Russ, hey, I actually heard the new single today, man. I'm so proud of you. It fucking sounds so goddamn good. And
Holy Mother.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
If anything can come out of this shitty pandemic, I love to see, especially you and someone I really care for and appreciate.
Appreciate that, brother.
Take advantage of the time and look what you did, man. It's fucking badass, dude.
Yeah, man. No,
I was blown away. That song is fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
A quick introduction down here in the lower.
Oh, we got Rob Noxious from Kill Code.
Kill Code, yeah. So, a lot of us from Long Island are kind of tight. So,
Yeah.
Him and Russ go way back.
We gotta go grab that beer, brother.
Yeah, well, we'll have time for that. You know that.
Hell yeah.
I don't from what I remember, Frank doesn't remember what one beer is.
No, he doesn't.
Wow.
Where are you anyway?
I drink.
Oh, now we're doing tall boys.
Yeah.
I drink two at a time.
He's hanging out in the back of a bud
Frank.
truck.
Yeah.
Frank.
Yeah, no, I mean, I work today, but I'm out in front of the house and just wanted to call in and say hi. I don't want to take much of Russ's time because I know it's his deal, but I did want to say hi and
Yeah, man. No, good to see you, brother. We got to hook up soon.
We will.
Definitely. Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Time to come out. What? Yeah, well, we're all like, hermits now, we can't do nothing.
Yeah.
No way to go.
Yeah.
As
Well,
long
you
as
guys
we're all
used to-
safe.
You guys used to play up at Lenny's bar together, right? For the open jam. So
Used to do the open jams together. Yeah. Back that was
so
In many incarnations with different people.
yeah,
Thunderous rhythm sections you guys had.
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, I love working. Me and Rob are tight together.
Well, with all that being said and all those different carnations, the only reason I stuck around really was because of Lenny. I love Lenny from a lifetime. But I mean, if Russ wasn't there, I don't know how long I could have handled that shit.
Have to make it fun. That's why.
Yeah. Well, we
If you don't
did.
if you don't make it fun, then
We certainly did, man. And congratulations on the DVD. It's killer. I actually ordered it. I'm waiting for it in the mail.
Cool.
Just because I have it, you better sign it for me and all that.
Absolutely,
shit,
brother.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, stay
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely.
I got a pen.
You got it. Awesome.
There's got to be a Sharpie, bro.
Sharpie, gold Sharpie.
Gold Sharp.
It's a black album.
I want a pink Sharpie.
You got a pink Sharpie.
Yeah.
Pink and black.
You'll have to get Dwayne on that one. He'll figure, hey, who's
Dwayne's
hanging
here,
out with
by the
you?
way.
I figure, tell Dwayne, don't let anybody else hear this. Dwayne has a banner of mine that I was lucky enough that he picked up from Pauline that was left at Revolution like 8 years ago. So like Matty Harrington, he's fired. But bottom line is nobody in the band knows about it. That's mine, and I want it. And as soon as I can see Dwayne, just let him know I want to hook up with him and get that banner.
I will. Dwayne's actually in the next room.
I figured he was. Is Danny
he
hanging?
he locked himself in the bathroom. I think he's trying to get out.
Oh, he's smoking his pipe.
I don't know what he's doing.
He loves his
I
tobacco.
don't want to
pipe.
know what he's doing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I also got to let you guys know that Lisa yells out Frank.
Hi, Lisa.
Frank.
Evelyn yells out Frank.
Oh, we miss Evelyn. How's
And
Matt?
then
How are they
Evelyn
all
says,
doing?
"Fuck yeah, Rob."
Yay.
So, and we got a guy, Graham. I don't know what the
On
real
it.
name is. Box from Australia.
Nice.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Australia.
Yeah, Mike.
So he's shouting out.
Cool.
What's up, Graham?
So
Oh, I think I know Graham. Do I know Graham?
Yeah. Well, you're the only one who's ever actually got to play down there. I know a few people through social media, but you've been able to work down there, so that's pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. I didn't see any kangaroos though. So. I did see a dead tarantula in the parking lot of the hotel.
did you?
Yeah, that was pleasant.
And
It's fucking big ass, creepy ass spiders. Fuck that.
All right.
shit.
Well, look, again, I don't want to hold up too much time. I just want to say hi to everybody. How is
All right,
everybody
Rob.
doing? Lenny, everybody?
Good.
Surviving, trying to get through this like everybody else, man.
And I know you guys are in the middle of recording, right? We're getting little snips from Chaz.
Yeah, the whole thing is I've been done forever, so it feels like I'm doing nothing with that.
Right.
I'm supposed to do some work with My World, I think next weekend.
Okay.
I haven't had a cover gig in years. It
Tell
seems.
me about it, dude.
You know,
You and me both.
and spending time with the family and working on the yard, and that's basically it, man.
You got
Staying out of trouble.
Not you. All right, Rob. Thanks so much for dropping in, man.
Take care, brother. I'll talk to you
Hey,
soon.
Russ, call me. Lenny, call me. Joey, call me.
You got it.
Good
All right,
night,
buddy.
everybody.
Good night, man.
We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, best of luck, guys.
Thank
All
you.
right.
All right, later.
Take care.
There we go.
That was a surprise. Did
Yeah.
people just pop up on the screen like that? How does that allowed?
I knew you and Rob go way back, so I actually called him yesterday.
Oh,
to kinda
all
set
right,
that
all
up.
right.
Yeah,
I was
no,
like,
it's only in by invitation, so
My
I knew
fi-
it'd be. I was
All right,
sitting
I was
here, if you didn't look, I was looking down. I'm texting him like, join now, man.
yeah, all right. I'm like, my fifth grade teacher isn't going to pop up on here, is she?
Well,
well,
she might. She says he did lift up her skirt and try to look up, so.
Possible.
But before, Rob had mentioned a DVD that is about to come out?
No, the DVD's out actually.
Okay,
If I can
you got
get
it?
over here. Sorry for the noises.
Yeah,
No, I don't
no.
have the DVD, but I do have the album.
Okay.
That the DVDs that comes with the DVD. I don't know if you can see that.
Now, is
Yep.
is the DVD
Okay.
out?
The DVD is out. Yes, you can get the album. You can go
So
online.
people,
Yeah.
yeah, where can people find it if they want to order the live album or anything?
You can go on. You
related to
can
what
go
you're doing.
on. You could probably go on the Dee Snider site right there, and there's a link to the
Okay.
album and everything. And if you want, in a little bit, when Danny comes back in, I'll get you more of that information.
Right. Russ, can you
And
hold that
then-
up one more time for us?
Yeah.
Sure,
I
man.
have you blown up so this way they can see it a little better. Awesome.
Can you show that
The
up?
Love of Metal Live. Yeah, that's great.
That's it. And then
That's
here's
great.
the back with all of us on it.
Look at that.
Nice.
I'm in
That's
the middle. I'm
awesome.
the V, and then if you open it up,
Congratulations.
if you open it up, there is what is there? There's all the peoples we played. Well, not all the peoples, but you know,
Wow.
that's a crowd. So.
That's
Yeah, so it's
awesome.
really cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Russ, it's a fucking album. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Double album,
Oh, dude.
double live.
Dude, I can roll my joints on that now. Awesome.
Isn't that great? Like,
Yeah.
it's an
Old
album.
school,
not
bro.
as- yeah,
Like,
man.
how else do
I
you
love
clean
it.
your seeds? I don't think they even have pot with seeds anymore, man.
I don't know. I haven't touched that
Yeah,
stuff.
they don't want you growing your own.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
we'll make sure that on the YouTube site we'll put the links
Absolutely.
Low carb.
on all that on there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll get you all the information you need for that. Sorry,
Right.
I didn't have it right offhand, but
No, don't worry about it. We'll put it all up. We'll put it all up.
So now, being one of the most sought out bass guitarists in North America, you have yourself a bunch of endorsements.
yeah,
So
they came in like a storm in the past few years. But
yeah, you got like some basses, some amps, and some gadgets.
so
and stuff.
I got a bunch of pedals. Some of the stuff I'm endorsed
Can
by.
you maybe walk us through and tell us like how it all came about?
Well, Jackson came through my entry into Dee Snider. Charlie Belmore, he was. Now I mentioned Jamie Josta before of Hatebreed. Josta has a solo project which Charlie Belmore and Nicky Belmore are part of, and he had hooked up with Jackson through them. And when we started rolling with the D thing, actually, Nick Taz. He plays like Charvels and stuff, or he wants to play Charvels. And I always dug Jackson. I'm a Fender guy, which by the way, Fender owns Jackson. So just so I'm not like because I own a bunch of Fenders too. But Charlie had hooked us both up with that deal, and when we went on the road, they took care of us. They sent us some stuff and everything. If you go on the website, we're there as the artist as among many, of Jackson users and everything. But they've been really good. Mike Tempesta over there is our rep. He's awesome. I call him up. I tell him what I need. A lot of the basses over there are designed by Dave Ellison from Megadeth. He's kind of their bass guy, believe it or not.
Sure, yeah.
But he puts together. So this is new, actually. This was just put out last year. I went down to California to the NAMM show right before all this COVID and everything happened, when we were still allowed to go in the area. And I saw both this one. I have the one in white, too, they sent me also
Nice.
here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's like a combination PJ bass. That's
Oh,
awesome.
yeah. Well, it comes custom. There's not much you have to do to this. I mean, I just kind of did a few things. Like if you could see, I put some skulls on there for my tuning knobs and everything.
Yeah.
But this is these two I got specifically for the tour coming up following the album
Okay.
in 2022. I think I lost you here. So I'm sitting on it.
Got us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
hear you.
Okay, good.
We hear you. Yeah, we didn't lose you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Dwayne taped this thing to my ass, and when I get up, it just went right in. Whoop, no.
yeah,
So,
I thought you spent an awful lot of time back there on your ass. I don't know.
yeah. So this is basically equipped with EMG pickup stock right from Jackson, and
Nice.
they're trying to make these like Fender P basses as much as they can. When I first went out, before I got Jackson, for the first half a year, I have a 78 Fender P Jazz, which is very similar to this, and that's what I had used. And I took that out, and when they came out with this one. This is the one I used on the tour. This is the very one, actually, I used on the tour. So, like, if you look on the when you watch the DVDs, you'll see me playing this.
Yeah.
And so this one here is a little bit more custom than what they as if they, you know, it was made custom, whatever, with the plates and the knobs and everything. The pickups are different. These ones come with Jackson pickups. I took them out. I was trying out some DiMarzio stuff for Billy Sheehan. Did some designing for them, and so these are called Will Powers, and I put them in there. And actually, if you want to hear it, we'll play this one in a minute. I love this one, by the way. But, supposed to be muted. It's good. It's a good thing Dwayne's here to help me. So basically, this is what I used, and you know, it's like a raw sound to it. These pickups, I could pull back and I could just get the jazz pickup. And then when you put the more bottom end, you know, so like in one of the songs, this is the sound I had on it live. I tried to replicate the sound on this. So it really got that beefy sound and everything. So this worked. But I'm retiring it because I want to use these.
Yeah.
Which the new ones are a lot better. I'm actually going to hang it up in here for you guys. So I ain't got no room for it. I got tons. Why is this thing on? Dwayne? Go here, you bastard. So I'll put this back over here. So this one's got a different tone to it because it's got EMGs. I'm an EMG guy. I always was. You know, so and sounds a little bit different. I put a little more dirt into it. That's a nice sustain too. You know, but it's got that heavy tone to it. So that's pretty much the Jackson deal, man. And this is, you know, if you like Fenders and stuff, but you know, you want to get more of a punchier sound, more of a contemporary modern bass for like a metal type thing. This is the one to get.
Yeah. Now the neck,
you know,
is the neck more like a P or more like a J?
This is more like a P bass.
Okay, so it's got a little bit, I always found the jazzes were so thin, you know. Narrow.
Yeah, they are and everything. I particularly like the one I have is the '70s one with the binding in it.
Yeah.
And everything that works out a little bit better because you get the feel of the neck and everything. This has more of, like a raw finish to it. It's not lacquered or anything. So, you know, it's easy to slide, and you can do like, you know, like little quick runs and shit going back and forth. But yeah, that's it. And the other thing, what I run through as far as on the gear is I just got this head Probably about a year ago from, no, I'm sorry, a little bit over a year ago from Quilter. Quilter is a company from QSC Power Amps.
Yeah.
They used to make that, and they branched off and they made Quilter. And Quilter is, they make guitar heads and they make bass heads too. So they, my virus thing disconnected for some reason.
Yeah, I think we may have lost the live feed. It'll go back on in a minute.
Oh, okay.
So we're good. Yeah, I noticed it over here too.
Yeah, that's the sound I heard.
Yep, that's it.
All right.
Yeah, we'll be back on in a second.
Good, just keep going.
So anyway, so this Quilter head, the reason I'm with Quilter now is because when last year of TS's show, they all had Quilter heads, and they were running JJ and Eddie were running through Kempers, and they were using those as power heads. Mark used Quilter as his straight bass head, and he went through his whatever effects he had. They have Quilter bass block 800 is what he used. So when we go overseas, we rent equipment, basically.
Okay.
You know, we don't obviously we don't bring it. You know, we're not on a full-fledged tour with a tour bus and everything where we're going night to night. We're just we're flying to these places, and it's just easier to rent it from a backline company and have everything, you know, a schematic on the stage.
Right.
So I see a hand flipping. Is this sign language?
No, I'll get over
Yeah,
here.
I have kids. They like to be on the show every once in a while.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought mime was coming in.
There's the entire possibility.
Yeah. So I called. I got in touch with Quilter, and I told him who I was, and I said, listen, you know, good friends with Mark and this and that, and I said I would like to have one of the heads he has, because the stuff sometimes when you go over to seas, you can't trust the equipment, and even though they're using Ampeg bottoms and stuff, I always order like Ampeg stuff, and the heads are beat to shit. You know, either they're out of phase or whatever. So I'm like, I need to bring my own head with me, and I called them up. I said, I need something compact. What do you have? I said, I want to get the 800 like I was using, like Mark used. He goes, I'll tell you what, we just made a new model, but it's not on the market yet. Nobody knows about it. And if you want, you could take it out for the test run. I'm like, so I'm going to be the only one who has this. And they're like, yeah. So it's really, the model is the 802, which basically is just a head with two sweepable mids. So, they send me the head and everything, and I'm like, I got it. I'm going to bring it out. And they're like, don't tell nobody about this head, though. I'm like, how am I going to do that? I mean, it's going to be so. I couldn't really speak of it because they didn't release it yet. I mean, This one here might even be the prototype. I don't know, but they gave it was great because I used to put it in my suitcase.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I wouldn't have to like check it in as a separate item. I would put it right into my suitcase. It's light. It's like 8 pounds. And the funny thing about it is this head is like, it's 800 watts. And when I hooked it up, I went through, I took two 8x10 Ampegs, and that's what I went through. And this just freaking echoed throughout the whole off. I heard it bouncing off of mountains.
Yeah.
In like Germany and stuff. And I'm like, holy jeez. And I'm not even halfway up. I'm like, this thing is freaking loud. I mean, like I had to go very low on the stage because of the power. The great thing about this is now, if you know about amps, when you ever get a tone you want at a low volume, and then all of a sudden you raise it and it's gone. You know, it's like it sounds different.
Oh yeah.
This doesn't do that. Whatever tone I set, if I just put the master up, it's the same tone as what I heard.
All the way up, huh?
Yeah, it just brings it out. It's so full. You know, I mean, so I'm running through on my here is a VTech. I would show you, but exactly, but it fell before.
I get it.
Saw that.
We do that.
don't want that to happen again. And my Dwayne is hiding somewhere. So anyway, so I go through the VTech bass DI over here, which is
Okay.
you know where I get that. It gives me a deep tone and everything. I mean, that's it with it on, and this is with it off. You know, so you can hear the difference with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm running through a comp EBS products for bass. That's really good stuff if you know anything. EBS.
Yeah, EBS got some good stuff.
And then this is really cool. So we have different tunings for the songs and everything, and it's really we go right into the songs. We got to be quick,
right.
And so other than doing that, it was suggested that we get this drop pedal from Digitech. I don't know if you ever guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know it.
This thing's awesome.
Yeah,
It's like you know.
Yeah. It tracks surprisingly well.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes with bass though, it's muddy.
Okay.
You get those weird overtones.
Yeah.
But it worked out really good for what we do, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I got a wireless. I got a G70 Line 6. The reason I got the G70 Line 6 because over in Europe they have a FCC code with the frequencies. You can't just go over there with an average wireless. You know, you have to use what's coded over there, and a lot of the predated ones that from that law aren't allowed. There's a certain frequency. So the Line 6 actually could go worldwide. I could take that anywhere, and it's allowed. Because there was a lot of times I was using Sennheiser wireless, and I couldn't use it because of the frequency and stuff, and I had to use the house stuff,
right.
Which was a pain in the ass because I knew my signal was coming from the side over by the sound guy, the monitor guy. So, but I had to put in that quick. So I had this whole pedal board made up for the tour. Jordan Plingus over at Murphy's Music did this for me and everything, and he did a great job. And this thing, went through the whole tour, no problem.
Awesome.
And it was So I mean, that's basically my setup. I mean, the only new addition I got is this Billy Sheehan pedal. Which is to give this. You get like a little Sheehan sound going there.
Definitely.
I love this pedal though. It's actually new. I highly suggest it to bass players.
Speaking of bass players, John Montalbano says hi. He's watching.
Hey, what's going on, man?
And also we have we're getting a lot of people on here today. We have Barbara Harkins, who is, I believe, she said she was in Australia.
We got lots of Aussies for you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, New Zealand.
Don't confuse.
Holy shit. Yeah, she's from New Zealand. And Keith G says, "What's up, brother?" So yeah,
what's up?
You got a lot of people watching you today, man.
Oh, well.
Good to hear it.
Maybe I'm somebody. Makes me feel good.
You are to us.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So what happened to Len, by the way? We lost Lenny a while ago.
Did we? We had you on a larger screen, so I know I couldn't even see that he lost. So
I got you.
He'll join back up. He always does.
When he does, he might have to boot. Who knows?
Yeah.
Did he fall asleep, maybe?
That could happen too.
He's been known to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Anything can.
So
all right. How about while we're waiting for Lenny, tell us one of your Spinal Tap moments from the road.
You know, it's funny when you said that before you brought up something. I mean, I don't know if you want to call it. I mean, there's a whole shitload, but I mean, one of the ones
you can give us one or two. I mean, you know,
it's more of an embarrassing moment. I don't know if it's in Spinal Tap moment, but I played it off well. I actually took a spill on the stage. It was in Vegas, and we were in Vegas and everything, and I forget what song it was, but everybody's on the sideline, like, you know, Chris Angel's there, and all these people are sitting there watching, and I go over to the riser, the drum riser, and I kind of went to go jump up, you know, traditional jump up, whatever.
Yeah.
And I couldn't quite stay on, and I fell back, right on my back. And for about, you know, and it's funny because Taz was playing guitar and he's seen it. And he just kind of leaped over me. Thanks. You know, I was left to die, but I'm just sitting there playing, and I'm like, I got to get up. I can't stay here. So, you know, I got up. You know, I washed off the embarrassment, and I was like, okay, whatever. You know, life goes on. You know, it's funny because Dee after that told me, he goes, if you're gonna do something like that, do it twice because people think you meant it.
Yeah.
Like, good tip. I'm like, I'll remember that.
Dee has been around a long time. He knows all the tips, man. You know,
he knows everything, man. He's
what a consummate pro, man. You know.
Yeah. No, he's the guy, man. He knows. He's been everywhere. He knows it.
Absolutely.
So.
That is great. All right, so how about you know, we talk about I can hear Lenny coming.
I think we got Len.
There he is.
Oh, that's his hand, thank God.
Yeah.
I see flesh. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, well, let's hope it's not his dick, right?
Len, you in the bathroom?
Oh, I lost signal.
Drop the camera. Like, whoops.
Yep.
You lost signal. Would you go out to sea? You were gone for a good 20 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Keith says,
But I'm back.
it's Bridget's sister's husband. Bridget is married to your bro. That's who Keith
Yes.
is. That's who Keith is. All right.
Oh,
There we go. So you even got family members joining in.
okay. What's up, man?
I told you, we got a lot of people here on here for you today. That's great.
Very good.
So, how about one of our favorite sections is always the one that got away. Do you have one of those pieces of gear that you sold in need of an 8-ball or you know, some good stripper or a hooker, or you just traded it?
I was just talking about this with somebody actually not too long ago, and my cousin also plays. You know, a lot of people in my family play and stuff, and everyone's always coming across gear. And it was like, I'm gonna say it was 1986, and I was young. Obviously, we were all young, and my knowledge of what is what. We lost Len again. My knowledge of what's what, you know, wasn't up to par.
Right.
So my cousin had got a hold of a pink Gibson SG with a Kahler tremolo on it, right out of Gibson. And he's like, you want this? And I'm like, all right, whatever.
Right.
So I traded a bass for it that I wasn't using really, and I took it. And then I had it, I was playing it and everything, and I was like, this is cool. I put it up over on a stand and everything and stood there. And I think it was it was a guitar. I was giving guitar lessons at that time, or bass lessons, whatever I was doing. And one of the students says, "Wow, that's a great guitar and everything." And I'm not thinking nothing. I didn't dig the Kahler on it. You know, to me, a Gibson, it's got to be a hardtail, or it's got to at least have a Bigsby. Yeah. You know, I mean, Kahler, sunk in, and I was like, it looks weird. It was pink. Yeah. You know, I'm like, a pink SG with a fucking Kahler on it. Okay, what am I gonna do with that? I ain't playing it. So he goes, do you want to sell it? And I didn't know the value. Guitars were cheaper back then. Well, not much cheaper. I was like, give me $200. You can have it. I'm like, all right. He's like, all right. So I give him the money and everything, and I find out later that it was only like 50 made.
Right. Yeah.
and people were paying like right back then like already like $2,500 for it.
Wow.
I'm like, no way, and everything. So I guess he knew less than I did, because I wanted to be like, yo, you still got that guitar? He's like, yeah, why? I'm like, if you want, I'll buy it back for you. I feel bad that, $200, I'll give you 3 for it.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, sure, man, come on over. And I went over there, and I'm like, okay, where is it? And he opens up the case, and it's flat black.
Oh, really?
I'm like, what did you do to this thing? He goes, I didn't like the pink, so I spray painted it with like a can of spray paint.
A can of Krylon.
I'm like, oh, man. So that got away from me because I wasn't going to buy it back. The value died.
Oh, man.
Why do you want me to play that Fender? I'm being told. Jackson ain't going to like that. Come here, say hi. You want to say hi to Dwayne?
Yeah.
Dwayne, say hello. Now he comes.
Hello.
Look, yeah.
Hey.
I'll play that later. Wait, where the hell were you anyway when things were falling and I needed things?
I didn't even know anything.
Can you get me that water right there? What?
You don't have a strap.
I don't need a strap. I'm not standing.
Whoa.
I'm sitting down like I'm telling stories here.
Exactly it, man.
The water. Danny,
You want the Fender strap?
The Fender strap? Why do I want the Fender strap for?
It says Fender.
This is Jackson right now.
Sorry, I don't have a Jackson strap.
Give him a sedative.
So you're in some other projects too, right? Besides Dee's stuff. What else you got going on?
I just joined the board Holy Mother with Mike Torelli singing.
Right?
Yeah, and they've been around for quite some time and everything.
Right.
You're out? Talk to you tomorrow, man.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye, Dwayne. I say goodbye, Dwayne.
Bye, Dwayne.
Bye, Dwayne.
Goodbye, Dwayne.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Dwayne. Drive fast. So anyway, what the hell was I saying now?
Yeah, you're talking about
Holy Mother.
Torelli and Holy Mother.
Yeah, Mike Torelli and Holy Mother. Yeah, I know Mike. We crossed paths a few times and everything. We did some stuff. I remember a few years ago, we put together a show for Dio, and I think he was doing some Dio stuff, and that's kind of how I met Mike, and it's a tribute to Dio actually. Right. And I met him then, and then like over the years, we passed by this and that. He did his thing and everything. A couple of months ago, he gives me a call. He's like, listen, we're looking for a bass player. Are you interested? And I kind of always wanted to work with Mike. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah, sure, man. What do you got going? He's like, well, you got my band Holy Mother. We're doing a lot of stuff, putting a video together, which I did the video with them. And Danny, who is my manager and everything, he took them on as a client. So I called Danny. I'm like, well, I called Danny up and I said, listen, I'm this band Holy Mother, Mike Torelli wants me to join in. I'm like, what do you think? He's like, I just took them on as a client. I'm like, well, I'm in. So we did the deal and everything, and I just did a couple of tracks for them, bass tracks. Yeah. For, the new album that's coming out. He posted something earlier.
Yes.
I actually shared it, but they did the video and everything, and it's a good deal. Mike's an awesome freaking singer, man.
Absolutely.
He's got some pipes, and he's still, he's one of those guys. He's just one of those guys. He's like Dee, you could just go up and holy shit. Yep. Because we've done some rehearsals and everything so far, and everything's good. I just gotta tighten up what I'm doing and everything. But it's good. I got a good feeling about it. Great. So so when I'm not doing Dee, I'll be working with that.
Yeah.
And everything. Awesome. And if you haven't seen, it's been advertised now that Dee is doing the second album. We're working, right now. We're in the pupil stage of it, if you want to call it. Charlie Belmore right now is like taking riffs in. He's writing his own stuff. He's putting all this together. He's very psyched to do it, and he's a great songwriter. I've submitted some stuff to him already. It wasn't supposed, I said, listen, you can do what you want with this. If you like the riff, change it, whatever. And I know it's in good hands. I don't really like just fish out songs I write, and say whatever. But he's got it going. He's the guy. In fact, he does that. Other than doing that, if ever songwriting and stuff, and you want him to produce or whatever, he's the guy to go to. Awesome. Definitely. The album he wrote most of For the Love of Metal album. I mean,
yeah.
Wow. That was up on the charts for a while. Yeah. As far as metal albums. So.
Yeah. Oh, it's a great album. Really.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, it's impressive. I love playing the songs too. They're good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So.
Great. So, is there? I know you got your Jacksons and stuff. Is there any other piece of gear that you're really enthralled with, like this week? Like real new?
I mean, the newest thing would be, I just added this little, if it works, this. Yeah. Yeah, I like to sometimes throw little toys on here. I got the a little envelope filter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I took that out.
What brand is that envelope filter?
That's EBS as well.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's
yeah.
An envelope filter always sounds great on bass. Really.
Yeah,
does.
it's really to the touch. You gotta.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey!
Mine's back. with Roy Orbison glasses. No. What's going on there, man?
All right. Try this again.
Oh, Keith is asking, Russ, are you still with Reverence?
Yes, I am still at Reverence. Reverence is on hiatus right now.
Right.
They're due with everything that's happening, it's hard. These guys they're in Detroit. Scott Oliva, he's here with me, and we have and then Doc Kildrums from Savatage is our drummer, and he's down in North Carolina. So we're all scattered and everything, and right. Everything is being done via computer, and we're slowly working on putting an album together. Reverence still exists. It's still there. It's just right now it's kind of being laid back until everything starts moving again. I'm still with them.
Right.
And if you want, you can check online. They got I did a live album with them as well 2 years ago. It's still out there. You can go get it, whatever. And it's just shows cut up from Detroit, New York, Ohio, and et cetera, and pieced together. But we're together.
Very good. Very good.
That's the whole thing sounds like you certainly haven't been sitting back and just suffering through this. You've been working pretty hard.
I've been trying to, keep him busy with it. I have to, keep everything, going with that. In fact, a good friend of mine is Gemma Jorer now she's in Evanescence, which she's a guitar player there. And we touch base once in a while. She's in Germany. And she basically is just kind of like working with Evanescence stuff right now, but periodically because of everything. Everybody's screwed, we just only so much we can do.
Right.
But she does videos on the side, and she'll do covers, and she'll bring in people. Like last week, she did. I forgot what the cover was, but she had Nico McBrain playing drums and everything.
Yeah, I try and keep up with her too. She's doing cool. There's a lot of people doing cool stuff, but she's doing some very, very
She does a lot of stuff. So we got in touch with me, and she wants to do a song in that fashion for Halloween. I won't say what it is, but we're going to be doing some work via computer or whatever,
right.
And putting that. And she's going to put it together, and that should be out hopefully by the end of October.
Awesome. That's good to hear. Yeah, it's good to hear that you're staying so busy because some of us have been rough. Obviously, me and Tommy and Lenny started this channel. So
Yeah,
that's what we're
it's
doing
cool.
to keep busy. So it's been
It's cool.
Yeah,
It's
been
trying to find something that's lucrative is what's the problem. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
staying busy is one thing, but making money off of it, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We know we're the money's rolling in here like you wouldn't believe.
Hey, you know what?
This
You
is
never
costing
know.
us at this point.
You never know, though, man. Some stuff takes off.
Yeah, some stuff takes off. Yeah.
Thank God for like stuff like this, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the idea, you know.
You know what? A lot of times we don't get to talk to each other. You know, any of us. Your fans don't get to hear from you as often, right? So
Not really, yeah.
So we try and do this so that we're building, you know, community. Plus, you know, you can vent. I'm venting. You know, this is an opportunity. You know, people.
Yeah.
Some of the wellness things that you need to do for yourself too is actually play, talk about your stuff because you love it, and have fun. And really, you just like to have a show that's, you know, how you doing, dude? And you know, like you said in the background, you had Dwayne coming back and forth. This is the shit.
Yeah.
You know, my kids come with their hands on the screen because they think it's funny. You know,
Yeah, they usually have a chicken that comes in, you know.
Have emojis floating by.
Yeah.
You know, it's really about that more so than, you know, us coming in here and just you know, showing off gear. It's really just, you know, having a cool hang and a cool conversation with some people that we like. You know, we love having you on, love hearing you play. You know, you know.
Yeah, man. No, thanks for having me on, man. It's cool.
Nice. You know, we've gotten some, you know, really amazing people, you know, to come on. Like, I guess they didn't know we were just idiots. So we've been pretty lucky, you know. You guys from Leonard Skinner coming on, you know.
Oh yeah, you got Leonard Skinner coming on.
We had Ricky Medlock.
Oh, all right. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Well, you had someone from the Killer Dwarfs on there last week or something like that?
Yeah. We've had two. We had Russ last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. And last week we had Jason from Shinedown.
You
know? It was great.
Oh yeah, what a great talk. Johnny Highland, if you know anything about country guys.
Johnny Highland? You might know Johnny Highland.
Holy crap, is he amazing.
Oh, he was great, man.
Yeah,
you know,
good talk.
Yeah.
Great chat, you know. Steve Lynch from Autograph, you know, that's, you know.
Yeah.
He's
Autograph?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
that's cool, man. It's good that you get them guys in.
Yeah. So it's nice to promote the guys that we know too, though. You know, we're friendly with too. So it's been great to.
You're here, Elite. You know, Sound Studios here. You know,
Elite Sound Studios. I wish I could kind of show you around. I mean, this place is tremendous. You know, I mean, they got all the lighting, they got all the monitoring system and everything. You know, over there's a big giant console. This is all. Like, you know, this is just a little side over there. They got a grand piano over there. Yeah, come down if anyone who wants to come to the studio to see it, check it out, and do a jam here, whatever. Just call them up, book it. Videos. I've done actually a few videos here, and the production, you know, the sound and everything was great. You know, the lighting. You could actually there's people could come and hang and watch play and everything.
Yeah,
so.
that'd be awesome.
Plus, they do live stream concerts here too. You know, if anyone's interested in doing that,
That's great.
You know, this is the place to do it.
It's what we have right now. You know.
Yeah, pretty much that's all we got.
Yeah,
is live streaming videos.
Yeah,
well, Lenny's
finally back again. Lenny's back again.
Yeah.
He's wrecking his house.
Yeah, that is his thumb, right?
Yeah, I hope so. He's got problems if it isn't.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi gods are not cooperating tonight.
No, I see that. We got to get you a hardwired setup, I think.
Yeah, I apologize.
Oh, no sweat.
But we're back. So what I miss?
Me telling
Russ
you.
said how much he fucking thought you were a dick.
God, he keeps I can't
get in line.
Keep disappearing, man. Bladder problem? Where you going?
Yeah, get in line, right? So, Russ, I don't know if you know, me and Lenny go. Is that way? Me and Lenny go back to elementary school together.
Really?
Yeah.
That I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, we were about 5 years old, so we've known each other for 25 years. No.
Yeah, 25, 26.
45.
Wait a minute.
50.
25 years?
Yeah. I'm fucking lying.
Oh, I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm lying. I'm trying not to anybody let know how old I am. So, Yeah, no, actually, me and Lenny have known each other for about 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually did Boy Scouts together too. So. There
Oh
you go.
wow,
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, all right.
That's
So I
good.
guess we're at the section, the fuck you section.
The fuck you section, huh?
Fuck you section. Oh,
And
the
I'm-
segment, right?
And I'm pretty sure
Segment.
Lenny's going to say it to his cable company.
Yeah. But I think he's gonna do it like the Sharon Osbourne incident.
Yeah, it's going to be a little more sharing.
Yeah. So he's
Oh, so you're gonna? Does it have to be somebody, or does it could be something?
something, but it's a compliment actually. So
Oh, it's a compliment.
yeah. Or if you're not in that mood, if you want to give it a bad one. So, Tommy, do you want to go first?
Well, yeah, this week was
Tommy. Yeah.
I'm here.
Yep.
I'm just
I
thinking.
gotta have to get my directions. I don't. The camera gets me off here. Yep.
Jimi Hendrix this week. I was going back, and I think it's a progression from what we talked about last week with Eddie, right? So
Right.
Edward was the innovator. So I took a step back and went and listened to some Hendrix stuff, and went back and listened to all of Monterey, right? So I started there, and it just his Killing Floor Blues, the way he did that, just came out. You thought Cream was doing it, and you thought that everybody was doing it. He came out and just destroyed everybody when he played, and it was just him, just being Hendrix, just like, just really just crushing the whole thing.
Right.
So I've been listening to a lot of Hendrix, and you know what? Fuck you, Hendrix. It's just, if there were no you, there'd be no more, rock and roll like it was. So that was an amazing trip back listening to that. So fuck Hendrix.
Absolutely. Yeah, some of those solos. Like when you do the cover thing, I'll do just about any solo, but there are a few of them that, like Hendrix said, like All on the Watchtower, I would never touch. There's just no fucking way.
Oh yeah,
it was like one of those perfect solos. Like, nope,
I know,
not doing it. Yeah,
the whole thing from beginning to end is just,
everything on that was absolutely perfect. And I've seen a million guys do it, and sorry, not doing it.
No.
So all right, Lenny. What do you got? Who do you got to fuck you before we lose you again? I don't want to lose you.
Yeah, let's do it while we have you.
Yeah.
Fuck you to his camera.
I want to. No Wi-Fi setup.
Yeah.
The internet.
Well,
Yeah.
and
Fuck you, internet.
well, the big fuck you to the internet. But I'm going to change this one for me to a thank you.
Okay.
And this is going to be part 2 of Edward Van Halen, who just starting to come to grips, like most of us, with his passing.
Right.
But and so you hear a lot of Van Halen all over the place on the radio. But one thing I don't think he gets enough credit for is for his rhythm playing.
Oh yeah.
And if you listen to his starts and stops, he never plays the same rhythmic pattern twice. It's almost as if it's as good as his lead in the things that he does. And every time I listen to the rhythm parts of any of his songs, I always discover something new or that I didn't notice before. So, aside from him being one of my top guys of all time, I just wanted to give a special acknowledgement to the songs that he composed and being a composer, and for his outrageous rhythmic playing. So rather than an FU, out of respect, I'm going to say thank you for that.
Got it. You got it. Awesome, Lenny.
Moved a
So
little closer.
yeah, I'm gonna give a quick fuck you to one of our local guys. He was posting one of his solos this morning. I was watching. It was the Viking Lord.
I
Chaz
saw that.
from Kill Code.
was
Nice
all
work in
hell.
that, Chaz. But I want to say fuck you for you know what? Now if I have to post a video, I mean, it looked like you got through that with ease, and me, I'm tracking it. So, Chaz, fuck off. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great stuff, Jazz. Great stuff. So, Russ, tell us who you got.
I see. I get the point here. You're saying a fuck you in a good sense to these people.
Absolutely. That's what it is.
I'm going to speak for every musician right now, and this isn't a bad sense. I have to say fuck you to COVID for fucking up the music industry.
Absolutely.
And I mean it, because I tell you what, man, everyone's suffering right now, and I'm only hoping that everything that they're working on is going to be productive and get rid of this freaking thing so we all can get back out and live again. You know,
so Russ, what are they saying as far as touring might open up again? 2022?
They're not. They're not saying anything. No, they are. Well, I mean, look, it's not gonna. First of all, I guess when they put this vaccine out or whatever, everyone's gonna have to take it, and they're gonna have to go through that whole process to make sure everything's good. We are in October now. Hopefully by. I don't know when they're going to start distributing it. I don't know if there's a set date that they're going to have this, but after that, it's going to take months, and it's going to probably be a while before large crowds get together the way they did. I mean, you see how it's going. People are in little areas. People are in their cars and stuff, and that's not going to last long. People are going to go with that. So realistically, hopefully, by the summer, maybe the ending of 2021, but realistically, I think it's going to be 2022. You know, which is good. That's
what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
which is not bad in a sense because it could be longer, and you know, time does fly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, here we're already going towards 2021. You know, and this happened when we just turned 2020. So
yeah.
You know, so it's a long ride and everything, but I think pretty much it's going to be in that time frame, and I hope it is, because we all need to get back out there. People want to see live. I want to see live shows.
I want to see live music.
Yeah,
not just play. I mean, I love to play, of course, but I want to go see a show too. I mean, when I go to these festivals and stuff, I watch them. You know, I watch these shows, and even when we're at home and stuff, you know, it's always nice to go down to the local club. If hopefully they'll all stand still, stay. But it was always nice to go down to a club and watch a band play, check somebody out, and go hang out and stuff. And it's just it's not good that you can't do that anymore. Now everyone's acceptable to it because it was summer. We're doing outside stuff. Winter's coming. There's not going to be no outside shows.
No.
So everybody's going to be, now what do you do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So fuck you, COVID.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, Russ, thanks so much for coming on.
Oh, no problem. My pleasure, man. I had fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We want to just stay right where you're at for a minute. We're going to sign off here. So thanks everybody
people.
for right. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell to get notified for anything. If you're following us on
buy the
Facebook,
merch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't forget the merch, and I don't have my merch with me today. And we're gonna get Russ. We're gonna get you some merch, so you have.
Yeah, man. Give me some merch.
We actually have some good shit, man. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
All right.
Check out the Dee Snider website and buy your DVDs and your albums and merch over there too.
Go to that. You can go to my website, Russell Pzutto, PZUTTO.com.
Do it.
Yeah, go there. And then I got Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff. Twitter, I have fun on Twitter because I'm always tagging along with D and all the crazy shit he's doing.
Yeah, I saw you guys. He had retweeted us that you were going to be on here. So
he's great. I'm thankful for him. So,
all right, guys. So we're going to sign off.
All right, we'll catch everyone.
Take care, man.
Great show. Thank you, dude.